Alright? We working? Okay. I always forget what that means. Sorry if I'm a little emotional. Wrapping up this project is very bittersweet, but I'm not gonna see it as wrapping up the project because I feel as though something has definitely been ingrained in me after talking to all these people and talking to them the way that I talk to them. And a funny thing actually is that now every time that I talk to someone new, I think of these interviews and I think back. So really, I'm not wrapping this up. I'm simply sharing it with you guys so that maybe you can think about it when you talk to new people. Or just any people when you talk. Hi, my name is Theia and I am a graphic design major at Temple University. I'm working. Actually start work tomorrow as a catering server. And then I do whatever with my life. I create, I live, I be. I'm just trying to expand my mind as of right now. This project started out as me wanting to capture the feeling of like Sonder, that we are all living our own intricate life and we pass by so many people every day and we don't know what they're doing, what they're feeling, what they ate, how they woke up. And really all you have to do to find out about these people's lives is simply ask them a question and listen. And that's where my original idea started. And then I kind of went down this rabbit hole of just wanting, after the first day of interviews where I was so nervous, and I went to Rittenhouse Square, if any of you know, if you guys know Philadelphia, I went to Rittenhouse Square, and it was very nerve-wracking. But after like the first interview or two, I kind of, my perception of people started to change. And I was like, these are just people. If anything, they're just me in other forms. And so why should I be scared? Why should I be so nervous? And after I kind of hit that switch, I was so ravenous. Like I wanted to talk to as many people as I could. And I had to limit myself for this project, and I tried my best to. And I tried to, because I will say interviewing people was like the most fun part of this whole thing. And after I did so and I sat down and I broke down all the interviews into different questions and answers, it kind of morphed into that concept that we are all the same people living different lives. We all love, we all hate, we all like food, but we all hate food, and we all want to go here and we want to go there, and we came from here and came from there, and it's really, really beautiful. And so I don't really know where my concept went, but we're here. So enjoy a breath of life. So, I'm gonna ask you a few questions.
Yeah.
If they're too personal, you don't want to answer them,
Okay.
let me know.
Yeah.
And we'll move on to next.
Cool.
Heard. All right. Mic check. All right.
Okay.
What's,
No, you can hold it.
but you're the interviewer. You gotta
No,
ask me
but
the
you're
question.
the interviewee. It's
Oh,
more
alright.
fun about your story. That's what we're
Okay.
talking about here.
What's up?
And yeah, you wanna hold it? Go ahead. So, your name, your age, do you work? Are you like in classes? Like, what's up?
My name is Sincere. I'm 18 years old. I'm going to Cheney in August, in early August, or should I say like mid-August or so. I currently work at a summer camp, and I also work at a restaurant part-time.
Okay.
I plan to quit like probably sometime in July.
You plan to? Okay, girl. I'm sorry. He's planned to quit 7 times.
Like this is
every other week.
you can't.
My name's Lucy. I'm 27 and I work as a flight attendant.
Oh, really? What's your name again?
Lupa.
Luba. Okay. And how old are you? Oh, do you not want to disclose?
79.
Oh, 79. Someone's my lucky number. How fun.
Joseph Zamuto. 21. Going to school way on the side, way over there on the side. Working generally.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, my name's Kai. I'm 20 years old from Miami. Right now I work 2 jobs. I have an internship with a psychological clinic, and I also work with Penn Environment, helping to spread awareness on the environment and stuff. And besides that, I just go to college, study psychology and biology, and chill.
Okay, my name is Jack Lewis. I'm 75. I'll be 76 in a month.
Oh.
And I'm from New Haven, Connecticut.
Okay.
I'm retired.
Okay. And what about you?
I'm the girlfriend.
Okay. Okay.
My name is Sherry. I live here in DC.
Mhm.
I'm 70.
Mhm.
And I'm semi-retired.
Semi-retired. Okay.
Okay. My name is Coralie. I'm 24, and currently I am studying for the MCAT and working as a scribe.
Oh, okay. Yeah, go ahead.
My name is Amon. I'm 18, and like as of today, I just took my first proper class at bartending school. So
No way.
that's what I'm up to.
Okay.
I would have made that. I'm not that creative to make that shit up. Yeah, no, it's bartending school. Trust me.
My name's Joe. I'm 20.
Mhm.
I'm going into my senior year at Temple
All right.
University in Philadelphia. And my house, my apartment, I rent, is right down the corner. You can probably see it on the camera. If you zoom in enough, it's like 2 blocks away.
Mhm.
Why
But
used to?
I've been living here for living in that place for like 2 years now. Grew up in a suburb, and now I'm in the city.
What about you?
Okay, shit. So, I'm Kay.
Mhm.
Shit, I'm 16. Trying to find a job. Looking at fucking comments with this nigga.
Yeah.
Fun.
It's great.
Here, let's take a seat. Let's take a seat.
Sure. Let's see this.
Let's get a little comfortable.
Can I be on this side? This
No.
is a good side.
Of course. Of course.
Okay, I'm Grace. I'm 20. I'm a biology major at Temple. Right now, I'm a CVS pharmacy technician.
Okay,
For
per.
summer, until I come back.
Mhm.
And yeah.
Marshall James Kavanaugh, 38, and this is me. I'm a dream poet for hire, so full-time poet. I do performance art like this, and then also do more like traditional spoken word performances and book tours, and yeah, all sorts of like interactive art installations. I don't know. I'm trying to say to myself today. I'm trying to be at peace with myself.
Have you been like out of whack recently?
Shit's been whack recently. Shit has been whack recently.
Very whack. Super whack.
Yeah.
It's the first day of summer, so it's been.
Is it actually the first day of summer?
Yeah, summer solstice today. So.
Oh, I
Yeah.
did not know that.
So, but lots of inspiration for the poems to be flowing.
Oh, absolutely. Okay. Or are you just passing by?
London. Yeah,
Oh.
just here on like 24-hour layover.
Okay.
Yeah.
What have you been up to?
Today,
Yeah.
just walking around, seeing what the area is like. Distracted.
My morning routine, on a general day where I'm in my routine, I wake up, it's maybe about 9, because my cat's auto feeder goes on at 9. So I wake up at my cat's auto feeder. So I wake up at 9. Depending on the day, I'll either make coffee at my house, or I'm like, I want to be out of the house right now. So I just go out and I just buy coffee somewhere. But most of the time I make coffee at my house.
I mean, would you have one if you could?
Quite honestly, I wouldn't, because if I had a pet, I probably would never leave the house.
First time I drank coffee was at Gabe's house, actually, and it was with the French vanilla creamer, and it changed my life. I was Red Bull only before that. Only Red Bull, not even Monster.
I think it's just really busy.
Yeah. Are you not a busy person?
I am. That's probably why, like, when I'm at home, I just want to be a bit peace and quiet.
I see.
Like a lot of my family, they're kind of the same way. They're kind of like this real like keep moving, keep hustling, this kind of vibe where like they always have to be doing something.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like I'm like at my most peace when I'm just doing my own thing, sitting down in one place.
Right.
Yeah.
How are you guys liking retired life so far?
I'm enjoying it. I've only been retired officially for 5 weeks.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm trying to sell my house, so it doesn't quite feel like I'm retired. But a day like today,
You're just lounging.
I feel like I'm in retirement right now.
Just relaxing and enjoying the weather.
Trying to figure out what I want to do with the biology major other than be a barista, you know.
Okay.
The main thing was like the source of income. I always focused on like a normal job, as far as like working like service industry, like as a bartender or like a waiter, because those are jobs like I didn't mind losing, or like I didn't have to dedicate too much like brain power to, but they also drained me in other ways.
No, because I swear to God, bro, the best part about those classes is just me like. I swear to God, you're supposed to count that shit, and I do be counting it, but like I just be making more and more drinks, because I like actually doing it more than I like reading a book.
Let's think of like the act of pouring like.
No, it's fun because like
it's my creation, nigga. Drink up.
Why'd you get into biology? I don't know, low-key, I was a film major my freshman year, and then sophomore year, like during freshman year, I was like, low-key, I miss math homework, which is kind of a crazy take.
That is a crazy take.
Yeah, but it's like, it's so simple, you know, like just going through the problems and shit like that, and I was like, maybe I'll go into STEM, and then I did, and then I liked it, and yeah.
What are you going to study, do you know?
Communications.
For what?
It's the closest thing that I could get to film. I wanted to be I still want to be a filmmaker, but yeah, so.
Like I wasn't going to apply for this job. I was meant to be getting a job in fashion. That was my background.
Okay.
But then because I love traveling so much, I just sort of fell into it. Yeah.
What's a fashion trend you like right now?
I don't even know. I feel like I'm so out of it now.
I have a lot of disillusion with what I want to do, and every time I come up with a conclusion, it changes really rapidly depending on how my life's going.
What's the current era?
The current era is I'm like, oh man, like, is school worth any of the time and money for real? Is like college, like getting a degree, is obtaining that actually worth any of the time and money for real? Like, cause I don't enjoy doing that. I don't enjoy it.
Right.
So like, why even do it? The world might end.
I did have different experience than regular, I would say, American university student. It's because I'm first generation immigrant and we have to support our parents because both of them are truck drivers. And when I started college freshman year, I had a 3-year-old brother, so I would take care of him while my parents would be gone for weeks. So I didn't have my grandparents to support us. Like back in my home country, our grandparents usually take care of like kids, small kids. Sometimes they help out my parents. My experience was different in a way that I couldn't solely focus on studying and schooling and have. Well, I did have like college experience. I wouldn't say like I didn't. Definitely did.
Right.
But it was kind of different. It was hard to juggle.
Of course.
Yeah.
I was like the first person in my family to go to college.
Oh,
so I didn't have any idea of how to really First person to graduate college. I have to be fair for the record.
All right.
I feel like I was kind of alone on the college process.
Really?
So I didn't really know I didn't know how to apply to things, but I didn't know how to get the best bang for my buck. And then I chose Temple because, you know, I'm from like 45 minutes away here.
Of course.
And it was a good choice. But I'm in mountains of student debt.
So I moved to US in 2018 with my family with a green card. So I didn't know anything about US or US colleges that much. And we moved to Philly, and one of the all the schools, I saw all the local schools, Penn State, Drexel, Temple, and I just applied because my friend was going to apply here, and we both got in. I chose Temple mostly because of her, because I didn't know about other colleges that much. I didn't know what I should do. I was
It's a lot.
It's
I
a
mean,
lot.
It's a lot. Yeah.
Like whatever we set our mind out to do, we do it. Like for her, she's always wanted to get into TV, and now she's like done the work experience and the internships for it. So that like inspires me because I'm watching her grow and do really well.
Oh, good for her. Like.
So I've been performing this style of poetry for a little over 10 years now.
Congratulations.
Yeah, and then I've been like a full-time poet for about that time as well.
Right.
And it was like I was leading up to that throughout my entire 20s, but it was like I was always taking baby steps, and I think I needed to take those baby steps, but at the same time I do wish I took a few more leaps, like gradually.
And I just got in my car and I drove to California.
No.
And I lived in LA for a couple of years, and then I moved to the Virgin Islands. And in 1983 I moved to DC for work.
You want to know what I really want to do?
I would love to hear
I think I'm funny. I think I could talk just like to a camera and just like bullshit for a while.
Right.
I think the only way you could actually make money off that is to do stand-up comedy. Not like I'm gonna die as a stand-up, but I think it would be cool to like work into the industry and then make sitcoms.
I know.
I wanna well, one of the things I want to do with my life, I want to open a weed farm maybe. That would be really cool. That's like a goal. That's like a that would be so cool. Like that would be really awesome if I could open a weed farm and a dispensary tied to that, and I can have a whole empire. I want like multiple shit. Like I want like everything. I want to be in charge of everything. I want to come up with so much shit.
So what would you want to do if you can't go to the sitcom? Because I believe in you. I'm your best friend, Joe. But like that's a 1 in a million. Not just for you.
Exactly.
Not if you have the talent.
It always amazes me that somebody could take from a conversation and present it artistically. That's a skill.
Yeah. No,
You're gonna get there.
So it's because like you know that you can do it.
I could do it.
That others can't.
I have all of the ideas required. I just don't have the business background. But I took intro to business, and now I already feel like I can do it. So I'm like, bro, should I keep spending tens of thousands of dollars every 2 years? Tens of thousands of dollars for what? Like, come on.
Right. Is that like the first time you've had like a big move like that?
Nah, I've been moving all my life. Like, when I was a kid, I was born in Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh.
Moved to Manchester, UK. And then,
Damn!
Yeah, then to New York, Brooklyn, then Miami, then Philly. Yeah.
Is it because of like your parents' jobs or?
Nah, my parents are like nomads. Like they're traveling people, so like
I see.
They can't stay in one place. Yeah, it gets too boring.
I was born in Germany, raised in Belgium, and then came here when I was 10. So I was too busy trying to learn the language when we came here.
Where did you move from?
Kyrgyzstan.
Oh, interesting. I'm from Russia. Well, my family.
Oh, yeah. We speak Russian too, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I do. Interesting.
Oh yeah, it was definitely a completely different. I mean, we spoke French in Belgium. We lived in what you probably would call like shacks with outhouses.
Really? Huh.
And my parents had a pigeon coop, and that's, if we had meat once a week, that's what we ate, the pigeons. I'm sorry to say, because I like pigeons here.
I think I low-key want to be like a bird. Like, I kind of want to be like a pigeon. or whatever Mordecai is
Okay.
from a regular show.
Oh.
A blue jay?
Yeah, blue
Okay,
jay.
okay.
But like, I'll be like a black jay or some shit.
A black jay.
Son, don't laugh at that.
Make your own thing.
Yeah. Cause I don't know, cause like, bro.
That would be hard though. A black jay?
Yeah.
Kind of corny, I guess. I mean, I was watching like Rick and Morty last night, and that was pretty. Yeah, it had me laughing. I forget which one. I mean, the timing on them. I was recognizing the timing on the jokes are really funny. Like Evil Morty to Rick Prime being like, oh, I always wanted a Batman and Robin, and then Evil Morty is like, oh, I don't need a Morty, or I'm sorry, I don't need a Robin. So
I think I do remember that one.
Yeah,
actually.
that's a good line.
Yeah.
In terms of like material or like media in general, I tend to gravitate between like both. Like, yeah, I want something that's real. I want something that mold me to something different, or something that I can live with or understand. Then also with some wacky shit.
Yeah.
Like some wacky shit. Cause like, God forbid a nigga's wacky. Like,
I swear, let niggas be like whimsical again, bro.
I don't know, I think this looks nicer than London.
Well, you think it's nicer than London?
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of London.
Why?
I don't know. Probably because I live there, I take it for granted.
I know niggas are always like, oh, as soon as I can leave DC, I'm out of here. And it's just like, slow down, bro. Like this city.
Yeah.
I have such a love-hate relationship with this city, but I find more love in it than hate. Because it's such a culturally diverse city. And it's surprising. Especially you can say, oh, there's not much to do here. There's really so much to do here.
No, there is.
But you don't seek out and find that eventually.
So, I've never heard that, the pizza in Connecticut.
No,
but
it's New York or Chicago.
That's what I was gonna say.
That's
New York was fighting
That's
for
the
that.
first I've heard it. you guys ain't hip. That's all the problem is.
Yeah, I guess
Pay attention.
Mainly on eating out. I spent a lot of money on restaurants and eating out, which is actually bad, to be honest. Maybe I should just start saving up.
We have a lot of similar interests. That's what started the conversation.
Oh.
Art, music, good food. Good food.
Yeah, eating is like, food is my love language.
No, yeah. And I feel like Philly's the city for that.
Yeah, and I love socializing here. And the rest,
Really?
Yeah. And Philly is a great city for that. Our food is not as expensive as like New York, I would say, of course. And it has so much diversity.
Right.
So it's great, yeah.
Right.
Like today, it found me a good like deli shop around here called Compliments Only. So I got that from TikTok, and that's where I got my sandwich from.
How was it?
I haven't tried it yet. Let's bought it now.
Oh, okay.
But I found my people in DC. Or,
Did you?
I mean, I found people that I really fuck with. Yeah. Like, in the past, ever since I turned 21, for real. Ever since I started being able to, when I clock off of shifts, just sit at the bar, and I start drinking, and I start hanging out with all of them, and then I go out to some karaoke place or whatever. And as soon as I started being able to go to places with these people, I was like, hell yeah, these are my people. Like, I fuck with these people, you know what I mean? I have my own community. And that's cool. That's really great.
Do you still like talk to your friends back home?
I do.
Oh, nice.
I enjoy talking to them. Some of them actually visit. They come to America not to visit me, obviously, but I met them here, so it was nice.
What's like the biggest thing that you miss about being in Philly?
My friends.
Really?
Yeah, 2 of them. I would say, by far. My dad still lives here. My one sister still lives here. So that's part of it. But them, I'm like, they're less integral to my daily functions as my independent person. You know what I mean? Like, the 2 of them, we've been friends for like 7 years. You know?
I don't live near any of my friends. They all live all over.
No.
So every time I'm somewhere new, I've got to like meet up with them.
And I did make a lot of meaningful friends, and I had friendship breakups. And definitely Temple is so great because we're so diverse, and we have people with so many different backgrounds. And each of my friends has their own unique story, and they're like so different. And I value each of them, and I make definitely lifelong friends.
What's the last long distance friendship that you met up with?
Probably my friend in San Diego. But whenever I go out there, he always like takes me and the crew out for like nice dinners, nice parties. So yeah.
Yeah, of course it did change. I mean, definitely it's a distance. You cannot keep up with the same people that you met, like you would see every day. So it definitely affected the friendships, but it's not like it ended it. We're still friends. We still talk here and there, and when I go back, I just talk to them too. So
What's like the first thing you update them on?
Oh, I don't know. Just sometimes I here and there just drop something. Oh, like I got a new job or I graduated or something like that, and I know my friends already, like some of them married, so yeah, they update me on big stuff like that.
How did you guys become friends?
That's a good question.
That's a good question. We met at that one show.
Which one?
In May.
Where?
American Legion.
You was there?
Yes, I was there,
bro.
Oh
no,
my
no, we didn't
Yes.
say. No, we didn't talk to each other. We didn't talk to each other.
Oh, okay.
We really talked to each other like Amelia's party. That's when we really talked to
We
each
said
other.
what's up, and then I feel like we really talked to each other like at Rhizome with the with Shift Fest. That's when like I feel like we had our like first like proper combo.
I remember that.
Yeah.
How did you guys find each other?
Online.
I see. I've heard good and bad things about that.
And that's all true.
Really?
It's a lot of bad.
Well, I'm glad you guys were lucky.
Yeah, I think we made out okay.
If I'm being honest, dude, like some people you just like meet and like you don't even like think about it like that.
Really?
Like, you don't even think for real. Like I don't know. Like
I know what you mean. Like,
We started mostly just FaceTime. Yeah, so he wanted every day. So we've been FaceTiming like every day since the end of January.
Oh wow.
And then the first time we met face to face wasn't until March.
I mean, it would be difficult to get to a level like that because just of the pure amount of time, you know what I mean, and experience.
Would you say for you it takes time?
Definitely. I need to warm up. Like, I need to really warm up to people. The more consistently I see someone, like, and the more, like, volume of seeing someone I have, the, like, more warmed up I feel to them, the better, you know, the closer it gets. And that's the kind of the cool thing with, like, a work friend, you know what I mean? Someone that you can interact with all the time. Yeah.
So we've been together a few times, but it just feels like more because we see each other every day.
Right.
I mean, I traveled to Turkey and Bali. We still FaceTime from there. He traveled to Spain. We FaceTime from there. So.
Who's your best friend as of right now, and what's the last thing that you did for them?
That I did for them? That would be Joan, and she recently fell and fractured her elbow, so I go there a couple days a week to help her out because she can't take a shower or anything. So she give her a little sponge bath.
They're younger.
Both of them.
Both of them. One
Okay.
is 3 years younger than me, and one is like 17 years younger than me. Yeah, we're very close. Love them.
Did you guys ever have like a bad argument? Or you almost stopped being friends?
No.
Really? Huh. An easy little friendship. I love
Right.
that. That's so sweet.
We met in Prague, actually, doing a study abroad.
We did.
We all studied abroad together.
I studied abroad in Rome.
Our friends studied abroad in Rome too.
Yeah, I
They
just
also went
came
with us
back.
abroad, last semester,
Like this July or January to April. Yeah.
How'd you like it?
Bro, it was the most amazing experience of my life.
That's what I say when if you would ask me about it.
I don't know how to quantify it. Like,
Just like their hobbies and interests, if we have things in common. I mean, in my job, you meet new people every day. So, like, everyone on my crew I don't know. I've literally met them, like, before we got on the flight.
Interesting.
So then we'd, like, spend the day together and, you know, we've had a whole experience. So it's like you just bond over that.
Yeah. I guess it's easy to get to know people like that.
Yeah. And everyone's in the same boat. So it feels like the first day of school.
Right.
What was like their ideal like vision of like the group dynamics and what the fuck am I looking at? My fault.
No, it's okay.
I had something to show him.
Specifically to show him.
No, but
Even like right now, a friend that I'm studying with, love him. Yes, and I can definitely see us like being 60 and sipping on a tea or something and talking about our good old days. So yeah.
Aww. How long have you guys been friends for?
About 50 years. Well, the typical things, when you're working, you don't see each other during the day, but you get together for dinner, go to the movies, go down the shore for vacations, go to San Diego, different parts of California, just travel a lot.
Loon is just the homie for real.
I see. Yeah, we met on the program. We were roommates, and then she lived in a different building, but we were always
It was a pretty small
group,
group,
like
like
together.
19 people, and like there's just like a certain type of person, I guess, who like chooses to take IH2 and so like all of us, like literally almost everybody on the program, like we're still all like in the same friend group. Like we all like clicked. We all clicked so bad. Like it was crazy.
I would say that the biggest thing that I've learned from like being in so many places is that no two people are the same people. Like you'll see, like it's kind of weird because like I don't know. I feel like we've kind of like developed these schemas that like everybody that's kind of like from this background is the same, or like we kind of get used to a way of life from where we live that we expect that to be the same for every place else, but you go to a different place and it's completely different.
Yeah, we were all kind of like a party, and that's why we were friends.
We were a pretty lit group. It just worked out well.
Yeah, we all kind of locked into being like willing to do anything. Like I think in the second night we were looking up like places to go out together.
It's hard to find that. A lot of people are comfortable just like staying hidden and just being on the sidelines rather than participating.
I think everybody's different, but like there's only so much different that you can be. Like I feel like a lot of people think that there's like two sides to a spectrum. A lot of people think that there's like two extremes, like you can either be this or that, but everything's like so close when you really think about it that it's actually the small differences that matter. And I don't think I have a lot of small differences from other people.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's also networking.
Yeah.
Just talking to people, you never know what their story is. And how it can relate to you and it can create good friendship.
No, exactly. I think over the past year I really have learned like the power of networking and just being able to draw something out of a person. Really. Yeah, people are very cool.
Yeah.
I like to observe patterns. Yeah,
Really?
we talk about this a lot. We like to notice.
Wait, no, let us. Wait, what do you guys? Patterns in what way?
I don't know, just in general.
I love noticing patterns.
Yeah, that's like illegal.
Everything. I feel like everything is kind of. I don't know.
That's too far. I mean, like, I guess when you first meet me, I probably seem a little unique. I kind of just do my own thing, but like, you get to know me, I'm just like everybody else. Like, we all live in flesh, so like, it's not too much different that you can be. I just, try to do my best.
What we study is I love to like find patterns in the ways that like people think and sort of like the decisions that they make, if that makes sense. Like I'm psych and poli-sci, so I want to go into like political behavior. So I guess like the goal of like what I want to do long term is like knowing why people make the decisions that they do.
The most unique person that I've met, it's gonna be my dad. Like,
really?
My dad's like, he's like, I don't know, like he's ex-army, he used to be in the army, but like he's like a dude that like I don't know, I don't think I'll ever be able to understand him. But like it's just kind of like his way of thinking is so absolute, but like also so fluid. I don't know how to explain it. It's like you can say something and really mean it, but your daily life, it seems like he's kind of like unbothered, even though like you could tell that he really thinks deeply about everything that he does.
There's always, I feel like, a pattern and a certain, I guess, like, psychopathy even to like why people follow the political ideologies that they do.
Really?
Yeah.
What? Give me an example. Like if I, like communism. Have you done?
Yes. So okay, I have a personal example.
Okay.
My parents are Polish immigrants.
I'm Russian. That's why I asked.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they grew up under like Polish communism, like socialism, and they were there for like the fall of socialism in '89, and like Poland currently is very conservative and like populist, and it's such a clear reflection of like that sort of backlash to communism, because Soviet communism was obviously horrific, and like people are just like so horrified of communism over there the way that they are here. You know, it's kind of, I think, like a common thread, and that sort of pushes people in the direction of like populism or like extreme conservatism, things like that. It's also a very Catholic country, so I think that adds to it, and it's just like, it's a very old population as well.
No, I get that. My grandma's still in Russia right now, and she's like, it's kind of crazy. They have them bitches brainwashed.
Yeah, my grandparents are still in Poland as well, although my mom's side of the family is low-key woke, I will say.
And it's like hard to blame them too. You
It
know?
really is.
It's like you know that it's like not right, but it's like
They
they
grew up
completely
in that.
understand.
They grew
And
up in
it's
that,
like
they
you
don't know
grew up
anything else
hearing
anymore.
everything and living this, and it's like I can't.
Right here at DuPont Circle at the fucking park, they're basically just they're like abducting people now.
Yeah, they
Like,
are.
like,
Yeah, there's
basically,
ice abductions.
Like there's this one guy that was just smoking a joint and having Chipotle. And some park police came in like an unmarked car and basically just took him without. They basically just kidnapped him without like any like. The car was unmarked. They had like no jurisdiction. They didn't say anything. They just took him. It was insane.
And I don't know if I'm right. You can correct me on this, but I'm pretty sure in DC, if you get charged with a crime, like you're not. It's not like it's like a state law type of thing. Like you're getting hit with like the federal. You're getting hit with the book.
Yeah, because that shit. Can be,
yeah, not like
that shit can be federal land.
Yeah, this is like federal land technically, the whole city. So it's like
not the whole city.
I don't fucking know the exact details, dude. My fault. I apologize.
I love it though. I love it though.
Yeah, I started listening to Cool Keith. I started smoking weed, and life went downhill really fast.
But it's like kind of a funny thing, or like inner conversation to have, just because it's like I had to live through my life the way I did to become the person I am right now. But I do wish I don't know, for one thing, like started doing this a lot earlier. Like I kicked myself that I was like afraid to take it into the streets as early as I did, or
Peak high school, freshman year. Freshman's parts of sophomore year were peak. Parts of sophomore year were peak. That's when I cut my hair. That's when we were going to skate parks all the time. That was great. Freshman year though, there was no stresses. I had hella stresses sophomore year. That's when my parents started getting divorced and shit. So I was like, oh hell no. So that sucked. But the rest of it was cool. That's not true. The rest of high school wasn't cool. Peak life is after high school.
I kind of really stepped out of my comfort zone. Like I always made the joke that like I was just kind of doing a stand-up routine when I was in prom. Like I don't know, I was just kind of like trying to be joking all the time and trying to like, I don't know. I was really a lot more outgoing than I am usually on the trip, and I think that's probably why we're all so friends now. But like I think I knew someone going into the trip, but it wasn't someone I was really close with. And like I didn't end up like rooming with her, I like roomed with you, and I think I kind of just had to force myself, like I want to make the most out of this month. I want to really like lock in and really put myself out there. And I think that's what I did.
The worst lesson I learned.
Like the worst as in like hardest, like you didn't really want to learn it, but you had to.
That I could smoke weed in the morning and then go to school, and I would be okay. I wouldn't get expelled or suspended. I could be high during school. That was the worst lesson I learned in high school, because that set off a chain. That was like, okay, I did it every day. Yeah, I didn't smoke. I never ever did any drugs in school, except for like hitting a vape, or that didn't count, until sophomore year. Very good, because junior year was online. Until senior year I meant. Senior year of high school, I started smoking all the time. I was high all the time in school. It was really fun, but it sucked.
that. But like for me, I think it was that I couldn't like.
No, you're fine.
There were like people like did the language barrier with everything. Like I wanted to be able to communicate with people and like learn more. And most people there spoke English. But like I remember one interaction, I was at like a CVS or something, like a convenience store, and I was checking out. It was the DM.
Yeah, the DM.
Yeah. And like I like was at the store and I was like trying to check out, and it was literally like I didn't have to. I said hello, thank you in check, and it was like easy. But like I couldn't quite like communicate what I wanted to, and it was that I think was the frustrating thing, because like I love communicating with people and meeting new people, and it was like frustrating to not be able to kind of like
of course
to do that. I think that was it was my first experience abroad, like going completely alone, where I knew no one, and there was like no sort of like support. I mean there was, but there wasn't.
I mean, of course.
I had to find it all myself. So I think
that.
it was different in that way than it was the other ways. You know, it's like I couldn't like pretend, like depend on my parents or like the other adults that were supposed to be there. It was like it was really just us.
I was such a good kid, man. And then shit just like, oh no, just life kind of fucked me over. But like people fuck you over all the time. And then like like I just fucked with this, Yeah. Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Okay, so the idea came when I was trying to write a book. I was trying to write a book and finish it by the end of my senior year, right? And I was trying to write in setup settings, and I was like, I'm not good at that. Like putting it on paper and create it sounds choppy. But if I put it like on a script, it's way easier, and like then I can just create it. So that's why I was like, I kind of want to make movies now.
Can I shout out the book in my hand?
I was actually about to ask about what are you guys reading?
This is Ai Yazawa. She's the creator of Nana. If you guys read manga, any viewers who read manga. I finished Paradise Kiss back in April, and I didn't want to skip through all of her work because I know her work is limited, but they have all of her shit. I'm definitely gonna cop this soon. This is gonna be the thing that I like. I'm probably gonna read this like throughout bartending school. It's like 2 weeks. I'm gonna fucking finish this. It's gonna be really good, hopefully.
Why do you like that author?
Oh, just because her art is really nice, and it's like a bunch of romance mangas, but like they're really mature. It's not like fucking like it's not stupid. Like it's actually very like
it's not stupid. It's intelligent.
It's not. It's very intelligent. No, okay, I sound like a fucking redditor, nigga.
No. I understand that though. Cause
no, it's like the way that the characters act are ways that like you can like look back in people in your life and be like, yeah, I've acted like that, or I felt like that, or I've been with somebody who's acted like that, or I know somebody who fucking does that,
I think the stories that he wrote just always spoke to me on a personal level. So I just always wanted to create those type of ideas on screen.
I'm all about artists having some kind of vision and being able to get it either spoken or singing it or dancing it or speaking it or putting it on a canvas.
So you also want to like speak to people?
Right.
What do you want to say?
Just kind of like any personal themes that I want to share, or just like any story that comes into mind. So I just graduated. Right, so I just graduated. Thank you. So I just graduated from Kappa, and my major in Kappa was that I was a creative writer.
Oh, okay.
Right. So, and that's when I personally really decided that I wanted to be a director. Because before I was always just like jump around. I was like, you know what? Whatever I do, I'm just going to be good at it. Like, whatever happens. But then I realized like film might be like the best way to put my stories and ideas like out into the world. Because books was too hard. Not doing poetry. Hate poetry personally.
Put you in a square where you're personable, you're able to bullshit. Have you ever thought about sales? Not like selling a specific thing, but the whole industry.
I understand the question.
You make a lot of money. Do you mind if I get a sip
You
of
can make
that?
a lot of
Go
money.
for it.
Thank you.
Sales, I think I would just have to it would have to be like my own product. I don't think I could like sales is just, it feels uncomfortable going up to someone who's like probably middle class, and like you go up to their house, you knock on the door, be like, yo, can you?
That's car salesman. That's door-to-door salesman. Get a job at a medical sales company. They want to buy your product. You just have to convince them it's the right fit.
But it feels like some kind of like moral quandary.
It's greedy. It's greedy. You're a servant of
Yes,
capitalism.
dude. It's not that, but like
But you're
it's a
making
little
money.
bit greedy, and it makes me feel uncomfortable.
But sometimes when people don't have that eye, it's much easier for people to articulate what they don't like.
Very true. Very true. Yeah. And it takes some power from yourself to be like, this isn't what's working for me.
Yeah.
And I need to move on from that.
I think that's
Because people don't know.
People don't know.
But people are more likely, even in interactions and everything, people know what they don't like. You know, in relationships, people know what they don't like. In certain behaviors, they know what they don't like. I think the important thing in all of those relationships, whether it be work, art, pleasure, or whatever, to be able to grow, to share what you do like. So you have something to build on, as opposed to identifying what you don't like. It's sort of a deficit model. I don't like that. I like
Like, blue-haired guys, like, dude, like, you gotta think of it like this, like, you never told her how you felt about her, like, she must have felt lonely, didn't she? Like, what, you can't fucking expect her to, like, read your mind and, like, be there for you, to wait for you to, like, confess to her or whatever, like, you should have just, you gotta just fucking go for her now, you feel me? I don't know, I fuck with that. I'm assigned male at birth, so all my life I've lived my life as like a guy, and like gender roles and shit about how to like be a guy and shit, and like, yeah, that's something I had to overcome. Like, bro, you can't fucking like that idea that like they're supposed to be like the one and they're supposed to be like a fucking the right girl for you or whatever. That's not bullshit. The one is the person that you fuck with the most. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like there's like a perfect person, and if they're not perfect, like they're a horrible person.
This is a person that, like, I think the thing that made it hard was not that, like, I did love him or whatever, it was the fact that, like, there are people out in the world who I could love that I will, like, only meet for a day or just never meet. There's so many people
so, like, you
who
guys
just
have
will,
been,
like,
like,
never,
so you
you
guys
know?
got, like,
I
kind
think
of
that's what it made me
bonded
think about a
over,
lot.
Oh yeah,
out of
beautiful.
state
Like, you
experience,
get
out
so
of
many
country
experiences for
experience.
just little pieces
Like,
of your
have
heart
you
to get
been
past.
traveling like all your life?
It is really beautiful.
A little bit.
I love being a loveful person. Right. Like, romanticism should not be dying. More people need to love.
Sharing the love.
Model.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll leave it at that. Nick, good job.
Like, I was like,
yes, come in.
What is it?
It's a house show. It's a house show.
Oh my God.
No, come on. It's fun.
Thank
We're
you
all
so
dancing.
much.
Of
I love
course.
that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bello, bello.
Sorry, I didn't mean to move your bag.
But thank you for talking with me. I think that's
fun. No way to meet someone randomly.
Yeah, no, I mean,
My fault for the yapping, yo.
no, it's okay. You had a story to tell.
I think you got a lot of,
a lot of
content from that.
Yeah.
We got real deep real
I do,
quick.
yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Dude, when I'm out of town, I'll be tripping on everyone. Yeah. Yeah. Last words, is it still recording? Is the voice still recording? When I'm out of town, I'll be tripping, I'll be on.
Thank you very much.
Where's this going?
These are my thoughts post-project. There are a few things that I've documented along the way that I've found interesting or just learned. Starting off with how I watching back and watching myself talk to so many different people, and watching myself act different with different people, like code switching, was very, very interesting and kind of like honestly like impressive, honestly, because I didn't know I was doing it. So that's like all stuff that's going on, like the deep layers of my brain, my subconscious, you know. And it's also interesting because of the reasons why I was doing it, because I think, of course, I can't really, you know, tell you what my subconscious is doing, but I do it in the hopes of making people comfortable and making people feel seen and like understood, that like, yes, I'm like you and I know what you're talking about and I know you, so that they would open up to me, because that was my goal with these interviews, is to kind of get people's story out, like get them to talk to me. And in my mind, for people to do that, you have to make them comfortable and heard before they've even ever said anything, you know. And I guess that starts with your body language. And another thing that I realized is that in the moment when you're having a conversation, you go from this to that to this to that, and it seems like you're having like a gradual progression. You're getting the person to open up and you're getting into the nitty-gritty, but when you're looking back, it's like, oh, okay, so yeah, we're talking about coffee, and then we're talking about pets, and then we're talking about books, and here we're talking about like pizza, but like, where are the different layers of conversation? What point am I talking about, you know, what am I just getting an introduction, and then like the basics, you know, and then like deep, like, oh, okay, so this is why you act the way that you act, and then like, oh, I'm getting a testimonial, like I'm getting a vision into like your core, like we're connecting, like we see each other type. But where, like, when does that happen? How do you differentiate? And because I tried to organize all of the interviews into different, like, this is phase 1, this is phase 2, this is phase, you know. And it's just very interesting because at some point you're talking to someone and you're talking about like someone's walking routine, and it's like, I see you. You may not see me, but you're sitting here talking about the most mundane daily task, and like, I feel like I understand something about you. Conversation, man. Conversation. Words. Like, really, the words, it's not even the most important part, really. It's the tone and the cadence, the breaths you take, and where you look, and it's everything else, really. It's not really the words. The words are important too, don't get me wrong. Words are very important, but I feel like I tend to focus on the other aspects of talking a little more. And this time around, because I had been honestly focusing a lot more on the words and like questions, answers, like what are they saying, what are they giving me, what actual tangible information am I receiving, it made me realize that it is so very difficult to lie about the type of person that you are. It is very, it is very difficult to to act like a different person and lie about who you are, because even when you are doing it, even and debatably successfully, you're still yourself. Like there's still, even when you're like not giving us anything, there's still something to be seen in the way that someone talks, that you're saying one thing but you are something else, and you can still see it. And in a word choice, you use the specific vocabulary, in the specific sentence structure, the way that your mouth moves, and the way that like it's, if you truly look, if you truly listen, it's very difficult to come off and be deceptive. And that's something that I was thinking about, because I feel as though I tend to read people really well, and every so often I'll get like surprised by someone and I'm like, how did I not see this? And it's because I believed the words that were coming out of their mouth, even though it didn't really match anything else. And they were pretty words, so you want to believe them. And I guess I kind of learned how those pretty words aren't really, they aren't really, really pretty at all. And they're part of something a lot bigger. Another thing about word choice is that once you choose, you choose. Once you choose and you say something, it's out there. And if you choose not to say something, it's never out there. And I found that I wished that I had made different decisions a lot, and that I had asked different questions or had given different comebacks, made different remarks. I was like, oh, damn, I should have done this, blah, 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 blah. But does it really matter? Because the only thing that really matters is what I said in the moment, what I did right there, right, what I'm looking at. And I feel like a lot of people tend to fall down this rabbit hole of like, what could have been, like, what if I had done this? And to like kind of quiet that, some of us are like, oh well, next time we'll do better. Next time I will say this thing, I will go out of my comfort zone and do this, and da 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 da. Like the next time this comes around, like I swear. But funny enough, that next time that we like kind of envision never comes around, because there will never be another exact same next time where we are able to do exactly what we hoped we had done in that first situation. Because no two sets of circumstances. Oh my god, what the hell? Okay, well, my phone just died. Not my phone, my camera. Like in the middle of my speech. Life is hard. Talking and socializing and communicating is so hard. It is so hard. But thinking about it in a way that, like, thinking about it in a way that it always passes and that it never repeats makes you act a little differently. I feel like it makes you a little truer to yourself, because yes, sure, next time I will do better, and I will be funnier, and I will be cooler and more mysterious. But no, you won't, because that next situation will never happen, and you'll be a completely different person, and you'll be talking in a completely different setting. But guess what? You'll be talking again. You'll be trying again. And what else can you do but just try and do again and again and again and again and again, and another word falls out of your mouth, and then another and another and another, and it's like, was it better? Was it worse? Man, I don't know. Really. Doesn't matter. Because you just got another conversation, you know, in your pocket, which is cool enough as it is. So don't dwell on the, you know, self-shaming. Oh, what if I done that? What if I done this? Or the like ego of, oh, I was better, I was worse. Like, no one cares. No one cares. And that's okay, because that means you don't have to care either. Just go out and talk to someone today. Just talk to someone about literally nothing and learn everything about a person. That's it. Because what else have you got to do?